Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be making this coconut moi moi, and also I'm going to be teaching you how to make moi moi using moi moi leaves. Some people find it pretty hard, but I tell you it is very simple. So stay with me and let's ride on. So for this recipe we're going to be using coconut, obviously, shrimps, boiled eggs, boiled fish, that's the washed beans, Scotch bonnet and paprika with onions, my seasoning. And so we're just going to go to the moi moi leaves, which is this stick I'm cutting out. It is very important. Do not discard it because you're going to be needing it for when boiling your moi moi, when it's when you're ready to cook. So you can see I cut out the sticks and I removed this part of the moi moi. That's the stick at the middle of the moi moi leaf, and I was just using my hand to remove it. So you're just going to use your finger to, push it up and it will remove. Not everything, not the whole stick in the middle, just like a little bit, like the down parts, just like I did in this video. The reason for that is so when you want to fold your moi moi, you can fold your moi moi, okay? So this is the coconut, and it was already washed and, cut into smaller chunks, and I'm just blending, and I extracted the coconut milk using my cheesecloth. So that's my boiled fish, my boiled eggs, and my blended beans with pepper and my boiled shrimp. So I'm just going to be mixing this thoroughly. You want to mix it thoroughly in one direction. I don't know why it has to be in one direction, but it is in one direction. So I added my vegetable oil and my coconut milk, and I'm just gonna keep mixing till I get the consistency that I am looking for. So I'm gonna keep adding more coconut milk. You see, I didn't add all my coconut milk at once. The reason for that is because I don't want the butter to be watery. So I added my coconut milk bit by bit as I think I need it. I had it, okay? So this is me just stirring again, because I added another batch of coconut milk. You want everything to be well incorporated. So I'll check for the consistency. If it is enough, I'm good to go. If it is not enough, then I'm going to add more coconut milk. So I added my seasoning cubes, and I'm going to stir to make sure everything is well combined. So I felt like I needed it to be a little bit more watery, so I added another batch of coconut milk. Yes. So I kept on stirring till I got the right consistency, and till it gave this smooth texture like you're seeing in this video. You can see it's very smooth, and I like the consistency it is giving me. So I'm not going to be adding any more coconut milk. So I'm just going to taste for the seasoning in case I need to add more, or if this is okay. And so I added 4 spoons of vegetable oil. I already added vegetable oil before, but I didn't add much vegetable oil, so I added 4 more spoons of vegetable oil. So I'm just going to stir this and make sure the vegetable oil is well mixed with the batter. And I'm going to go to the next, which is putting the moi moi, scooping the moi moi rather in my moi moi leaves. So just stay with me, and if you watch this video to this extent, please, what are you doing? If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment. I'll be waiting for your comments. And you can also tell me what next you want me to prepare, and I'm here to help a sister or a brother or a friend, anybody. So I added crayfish, blended crayfish. This is very optional because I know some people do not like crayfish at all, so you can totally skip this part. And if you're a lover of crayfish, please add some crayfish. It's going to take this to a different level. So stir well and your batter is ready. So remember the sticks I told you not to discard. This is it. I'm just going to be placing that in my pot, and I'm going to be placing some moi moi leaves to cover the sticks, you know, placing it in my pot too. So the reason for this is for your moi moi not to burn. That's the only reason. Just the stick serve as a protector. So I'm just going to be adding water to it, and then I'm going to be using 2 moi moi leaves for this. So just this moi moi leaves is moderately big. Yeah, there are some moi moi leaves that is bigger than that. I advise you can get that one, but this is also very okay. So I'm just going to be using 2, and I'm going to be, you know, folding into a cone like shape, as you can see in this video. Very simple. So I'm just going to start again so you can see how I do it. So I'm just going to roll over that part, and you know, roll the leaves, everything, and you roll into a cone like shape, and this is it. Yeah, so the reason why we, you know, cut that middle part of the moi moi leaves, the middle stick out of the moi moi leaves, is so that you can be able to bend this leaf to the back. You can see I folded it to the back. So if you did not remove that middle sticks, you would not be able to bend this moi moi leaf to the back, and your batter is going to fall out. So always remove it, and you'll be able to bend it to the back. It will be flexible. So I'm just going to be scooping the moi moi batter into my moi moi leaves, and I'm adding my boiled fish, and I'm also going to be adding my shrimps. That's my shrimps. And my boiled eggs. The boiled eggs, you can decide to add in 1 boiled egg. You can decide to divide your eggs into 2 or 3, whichever way is fine. So I added my shrimps and my egg, and I just, you know, used my hand to push this inside the moi moi batter. You can add a little bit more batter to cover it up, and you can leave it like that too. So depending on the size of the moi moi you want. So this is me just, you know, closing it. You can see I put my hand is in 3 steps. Just stay with me, and you'll see how I do it again in the second one. So this step is very simple, very simple. The first time I tried making moi moi myself, because all the time I always see my mom make moi moi, I just stay with her. I never tried it myself. But the first time I tried it myself, when I was alone in my house, it was, you know, very easy. Like, it wasn't that easy here, but I tried it and I failed in some parts, and I, you know, got some parts. So that's why I'm making this video for, you know, someone who has been like me. So you see, I folded that part to the back, and this is already giving me a cone-like shape. So I'm just going to, you know, arrange it properly well like I did here, and I'm just going to scoop my moi moi batter again. Your size, you know, depending on what size you want, I don't know, but this is what I did. And I'm going to be adding my shrimps, my fish, and my boiled eggs. So just see how I closed it. I added my fish, I already added my shrimps, and now I'm adding my boiled eggs. And you can decide to push it down if you're okay with the size, and you can also decide to top it with the moi moi batter again, so you just get to cover it. Do not make your moi moi batter to be too full. If it's too full, you won't be able to close it. So you see, I pushed that down. That's 1 step. I brought that to the front. Brought that to the front. That's the second step, and I fold it back and take it back. That's the 3rd step, and you're done. You're good to go. So you wouldn't know you can actually do it if you do not try it. Yeah, I was always thinking moi moi, you know, making moi moi in moi moi leaves used to be very difficult. But you know, when you use moi moi leaves to cook your moi moi, like, there's this taste, like, there's this taste the moi moi just brings out that makes it so, you know, different from your regular moi moi batter being inside the nylon or the pouch or inside plates or tins, you understand? So I'm just showing you the upper view of how I folded this moi moi. So this is very easy. I'm just going to be adding my proteins inside the batter. I can decide to, you know, top it up or not top it up, but I topped it up here. And now just see how I'm going to close it from the upper view. I'm just going to use my hand to take this part down, bring this part to the front, and take it to the back. You can see, you're just going to close it. It's very simple. Very simple. So guys, this is the moi moi. It was already cooked. I just put it on fire. You can, you know, add more water to it, but this is already ready, and you can see the steam that is coming out from it. It was so delicious. So I'm just going to be, you know, putting this into a bowl. just for, you know, taking pictures and everything like that. So this was very easy to make. Please, if you watch this video to this extent and you have not subscribed, why haven't you subscribed? Please subscribe, like, comment. You can ask any questions and I'm going to be here to answer you. And stay tuned for my next video. Thank you guys for watching. So I'm going to be showing you like me cutting the moi moi. You see how fluffy it looks. You can see how soft, how fluffy, how perfect this looks. It looks so perfect. So anybody can do this yourself. You can do this yourself at home. You know, making moi moi in your moi moi leaves just gives it this different taste. Trust me, I've tried other, you know, methods and this just gives a very different taste. But depending on how you want it, you're free to do whatever you want. Okay, so you can try this and let me know, you know, if it worked for you and, you know, if it was easy. So I'm going to be serving mine with tapioca, and I used coconut milk to, you know, cook this, and I'm adding more coconut to this tapioca. And also I forgot I added coconut to my moi moi as well. So guys, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment. This was so delicious, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye.